Greetings, it is Brother Man Trucking. Welcome back to the channel. Last night I was watching this movie called They Cloned Tyrone. Now leading up to this, I didn't know anything about this movie. I would see the thumbnail on the websites where you can watch the movies for the FREE. Never even bothered to click on it. Well, why not, Brother Man? I'm glad that you asked. After a while, you just get tired of seeing the same stuff in the movies, with, a majority, when the majority of the cast is black. And it's like, it's probably another movie with a bunch of foolishness that I don't want to see. Like, for instance, what was that movie called? Don't Be a Menace to Society While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Oh yeah, it's funny. But after a while, it's like, wait a minute. Nah, it's a setup. Because that's how they want, at least in America, I can't speak for other countries, that's how they want other groups of people to see black people. Like, oh, here they come. Oh, here come the gangbangers, the pimps and hoes. Here they come. That's how they want, society to see black people. Even though, a lot of us, we're not even like that, So, well, when did it start? I don't know exactly when it started. But I'll give you a little bit of history. Remember the show Sanford and Son, with Red Fox, the older people, you know what I'm talking about. The younger people, you've probably seen some clips of, Red Fox or Fred Sanford, whatever. That show, that TV show, was written by, if you've seen Dave Chappelle, it was written by the Jews. So they made the script for, the cast on that TV show, the actors on that TV show. This is going to be your role. This is going to be your role. This is how you're going to talk. And that was all. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. So once you understand that, and when you see certain things in the entertainment industry, the TV shows and movies like that, you're like, no. So what happens is the rest of society, a lot of people in society see black people. Oh, and next thing you know, you go and here they come, the gangbangers and the hoes and the pimps, right? When you're just minding your own business. But I digress. So, and then the bad part about it is that we as black people, we adopt it. And then this is where you insert the Dick Gregory, huh? Right? So then we adopt this attitude because that's what we see on TV. That's what we see on the screen. So that's why I did not click on the movie, because I thought it was just another one of these movies with the foolishness in there. And here's another question. What black-owned media company or production company do you know that's going to put out entertainment on the mainstream, these major networks? Well, it's still owned by the Jews. So they only gonna let you get but so far. So that's my little history lesson on that. So let's get back to the movie. So I watched the movie, and in the movie, they were stuff that kind of like that I already knew. They put it out on the screen, but they had to put the foolishness in with it. So you can't take it serious. So like what? Like in the one scene, they were putting chemicals. They were putting chemicals in the chicken, making people act stupid, right? So what did they do now? Like, I don't know who. I shouldn't say I don't know who. I don't know what company they were talking about when they were putting the chemicals in the chicken. But isn't it crazy how when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich, everybody was losing their mind? Now, for the record, I never had the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I haven't eaten Popeyes in over probably 15 years. So there was that. There was one scene that they're watching the certain communities, on the screen, and they're watching what everything that they do. You know, what can we introduce here? What can we introduce there? What can we change here? What can we change there? You don't think this don't happen in real life? Come on, man. Oh boy. So this is stuff that's going on, and they had to add the foolishness to you, the foolishness to it, so you can't take it serious. So there was that. And now that's not true, brother man. You don't see these cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. You got sensors in the road. So if they want to track you, you got your tracking. Well, I'm talking on it. We're recording on it. You got your tracking device right there. So if they want to find you and they want to track you, they can do it. Again, they put this stuff in the movie, but they put the foolishness with it. So you just kind of like overlook. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. What else was in the movie that I wanted to speak about? So I talked about the chicken, the chemicals in the chicken. Oh, I know what I'm going to talk about. The music. You know, they were showing you how the music influence different types of music influence different types of behavior. They put this in the movie. Even though I know what the movie was produced by Jamie Foxx, I don't know if there was any hierarchy above that, but they put they showed how music interfered with your emotions. If you get what I'm saying. So if you saw my video, does hip hop, I forget what the title was. Does hip hop influence your trucking business or trucking something or other, whatever? You can look it up. This is in the archives. Where I went on to talk about how back in the 80s, how the C to the I to the A either started or infiltrated the hip hop and rap scene. Why is that, brother man? No, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, it's back in the archives. Well, you see, there's this thing called the industrial prison complex. So they needed a vehicle to get melanated people incarcerated to fill these prisons up so they can get funding and stuff like that. Oh, it's all, yeah. If you dig for this stuff, you can find it. It is not, you ain't got to dig hard either. So that's the reason why I didn't watch, why I was not interested in watching this movie. So, now I made a couple recommendations of movies that could probably help encourage black people. The one was called, here's the solution. The one was called The Banker. I think that one's on Apple TV. You might be able to find it on the free, the movie websites where you can watch stuff for the free. And the other one was called I'm Charlie Walker. And every melanated black trucker or even business owner should watch that movie. Should watch both of them, but should watch that movie. So that's all for this one. Yes, I seen the movie. They cloned Tyrone. They had some truths in there. Some people will call them conspiracies, but is it a conspiracy if it's true? So that's all for this one. See ya.